What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. In today's video, we are going to be discussing about sunburn. Now, what can be done in case of sunburn? First off, do not let your succulent reach to this stage, which means that you have to acclimate your succulent before putting it out in direct sunlight. Now, while I was shifting the succulent, I completely forgot about this particular one. Probably it was not acclimated and it started to get sunburn. But I noticed that the crown area was showing up new growth which was not getting burnt. So I left the succulent as it is. But this is something that I leave up to you. If you feel that the new growth is also getting burnt, which means that your succulent is still not acclimated, you will have to move it to indirect bright light. So always acclimate your succulents before putting them out in direct sunlight. Otherwise your succulent will get burnt like this. Now, because I happened to notice new growth that was not getting burnt, I left it on its own, and now you can see how the succulent looks like. So the previous video clip wherein the succulent was burnt, it was shot on 29th of May 2024, and this is on the present day. You can see the succulent is doing extremely well. I haven't pulled out anything. Whenever you have any sunburn or any burn marks on your succulent leaves, please do not pull them out. Leave it as it is. As and when the leaf will get old, it will dry out and fall. You do not need to pull out anything, because in case if you pull out any of the leaf and if it comes in contact with any moisture, or if there is an open cut, there is a high chance that the succulent can get a fungal infection, due to which the succulent can start to rot. So if you have a case of a sunburn, I know a succulent can look terrible if there is a sunburn. You've seen how the previous clip, how the succulent looked, but I did not pull out anything. I just left the succulent on its own. And now you can see all the new growth. The succulent is looking absolutely stunning, beautiful stress colors. But I realized that the succulent is getting dehydrated because I've forgotten to water this particular succulent. So I'll be going ahead and watering this succulent. It is quite dehydrated. Now, how I can notice that the succulent is dehydrated is because the leaves are starting to close inwards, which indicates that the succulent is thirsty. Apart from that, when I press the leaves, you can see that there are a lot of wrinkles on the lower leaves. This is a second indication that the succulent is thirsty and it requires some watering. So I'll be going ahead and doing a complete watering, that is until the water starts passing through the drain hole. Now, of course, because the succulent is extremely dehydrated, it will take a couple of days for it to get hydrated, but within 24 hours, we will be able to see a good amount of changes. Then probably another 48 hours for it to completely open up. But within 24 hours, I'm very confident that the succulent will show signs that it is getting hydrated. And this is after 24 hours. As I said, you can see the leaves have now started to open up. Now, because the succulent was extremely dehydrated, it is still kind of compact, but the lower leaves are starting to open up. You would also notice, if you're going to kind of go back, you'll notice that there was a little bit more color, but the color has vanished after we did watering, because the stress colors have reduced. Because the succulent has been hydrated, because it's not winters yet. If it was winters, the stress colors would have still stayed with the succulent, but now because we have gone ahead and watered it, it is still in its growing season. So the anthocyanin stress colors do not stay for a longer period of time. As soon as the succulent is hydrated, the lower leaves have started to plump up, open up, and the anthocyanin, which is the stress pigment, is starting to reduce. So the whole point of this video is, please acclimate your succulent before putting it out in direct sunlight. A lot of times the succulent can get burnt completely to a point wherein the succulent no longer revives back. You have to be extremely careful. The best way to avoid sunburn is to acclimate your succulent and then put it out in morning direct sunlight. So that's about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.